Corn School is brought to you by BASF and Pride Seeds.
Joining us here on the Corn School on Real Agriculture, we have Dieter Schwarz, Market Development Manager for corn and soybeans with Canterra Seeds in Western Canada. And Dieter, corn planting well underway in Western Canada. What are some things that growers should keep in mind as we really get things rolling here for the 2017 crop?
Well, one of the things that I just want to take a quick moment here today just to talk about seed sizing in corn. We sometimes don't pay a lot of attention to that. Particularly this year, it seemed we have a very fast and compressed season, and no sooner than guys got rolling, we're getting some reports today of some guys even being done, and that's great to hear. We're having a really good start to the season, but that also means that we're often running really long hours, little sleep, and that means that sometimes little details can get overlooked. And as it relates to your corn seed, I just wanted to point out some features of our Pride Seed corn bags that are important to recognize, and also just to pay attention to the seed sizing as it relates to different varieties as well as different seed lots. So as you're picking up your seed, pay attention if the color of your bag changes, but also pay attention to see if the seed lot changes. And the seed lot is written right on the tag. So if your seed lot changes, double check to make sure your seed sizing that is written on the bag, on the very top of the bag, has not changed as well. So just a good way to double check. There's two ways that the seed sizing is reflected on this bag. This one is a True Flex Medium 1. This year we were very fortunate that most of our seed came in as a Medium 1 or Medium 2, and that means that that should work in most planters with the average plate, which nowadays we have a very one brand dominating the market on the planter market, and the ProMax 40 plate that is in a lot of planters will handle that quite fine. However, if you're switching to a small or a large seed, that same plate could still handle that seed size as long as you make sure you adjust your vacuum and you check your seed drop, etc. Not anything new, but just a good reminder that we check the bag, we check the number of seeds, and then we correlate that back to what we're doing out in the field and maybe adjust the vacuum, or in some cases we may need to change plates. Just for reference, on the back of your seed bag, we also have the different plates and the different seed sizes, and there is a plate written on here for every different seed size. So use your bag as a reference tool, and of course your retailer or myself would be more than happy to answer any questions beyond that. There's also a 1-800 number right on the bag for more questions. So don't plant blind, for lack of better words, and make sure you use all the information available to you. There are no second chances as it relates to population. What you put on the ground now is what will make you yield, and even missing 5 or 6 plants, that's an easy $30 to $50, $60 an acre that you're missing. Really important to get that right this time of year. So also wanted to just point out that the Pride bags come in 2 different colors. One is yellow with white dots, and the other one is white with yellow dots, and that's very purposefully done so that you can differentiate the Roundup Ready only corn and the G2 Genuity traded with corn borer protection corn over here. So also look at the bag color and the appearance of the bag. The other thing that is somewhat unique to the Pride brand is we put our corn into a new bag every year, and we make sure that you get premium quality corn with that new clean bag every year. Not every brand does that. prides itself, every pun intended, on their seed quality, and that is reflected in the effort that goes into making sure you get premium seed in a premium bag that looks brand new every year. So that's what I wanted to point out here. Just take a chance, or take the time to look at your seed bag. Make sure it is the variety that you ordered. Make sure the seed lots are consistent, and make sure that the seed size will work in your planter, and just do periodic checks to ensure that that's consistent. Once again, you only get one chance to do it right. That's in the spring, and your yield and your outcome is determined by what you do at planting.
So for growers who have been following the corn school, your colleague Aaron Stefanis recently talked about fixed versus flex hybrid corn varieties. Can you put that into context for a Western Canadian corn production?
Absolutely. So Aaron did an excellent job explaining that. I urge you to check that episode. But yes, they're definitely on the Western Canadian market. We certainly have fixed ear, flex ear hybrids, as well as semi-flex hybrids. So this particular hybrid that I'm standing in front of, our A4939, it's a very popular hybrid, particularly in this Carmen area, because it does have the semi-flex nature to it. So that allows us to plant this hybrid in a wide range of planting populations and be very successful with it. There are growers that have always planted a certain population, and they will continue to do so. And that's where this hybrid is very successful, at that 32 to 34,000 plant population range. Whereas some of our fixed ear hybrids, they do really well, as Aaron mentioned as well, in 35 and beyond, in terms of 35,000 and beyond plant population. And that is really where those hybrids perform best. So it's important to note that if you're trying a new hybrid, you really need to know what type of hybrid it is, if it is a fixed, flex, or semi-flex, and to give it the right population so that you're setting that hybrid up for success. We often see plots being done, and they're all done at the same population, which technically is the fair way to do it, but realistically, you're not giving those fixed ears a chance to perform for you if you're planting them at below 32,000, for example. So you really need to talk to your retailer, talk to your agronomist, and find out kind of the nature of your hybrid to make sure you get the best bang for your buck out of that hybrid. There is a definite return on the investment of the extra seed. I know some growers are concerned about the extra seed that they will need to put in and the extra cost involved, but all our studies, all our trials are showing that there's a definite return on that investment, as long as you have the moisture and the fertility to go along with it. So you cannot expect the high performance hybrid to perform for you if you're fertilizing for a 150 bushel crop and you're expecting that high performance to take you the extra 50 bushels. It will need the fertility, the food to go with that. So, yeah.
All right. Since you mentioned things are moving along quickly, we should probably get this off and get this up on the website quickly here. Thanks, Dieter.
Thank you.